Hey everyone, welcome back to the Unlocking AI series. In our previous videos, we built a to-do list app from scratch and deployed it to Heroku. Now it's time for the next step, integrating it into our larger ecosystem. Right now, our to-do app is just sitting there as a standalone application, but we want it to be part of our Unlocking AI platform with secure authentication and seamless integration with our other microservices. So in this video, we're going to add it to our web apps dashboard, implement JWT Authentication to connect it with our existing auth system, and solve whatever problems come up along the way. This is a real-world integration work. You'll see the actual debugging process as we encounter and fix issues. Let's get started. We're logged into the Unlocking AI platform, and now we're going to add our to-do list right here. So this is real. We're going to add our to-do app to our Unlocking AI platform, and that's number 5 here. So let's copy the path and let Copilot know that's where we're working. So I'm telling Copilot we're going to add an app to the web apps page in this app folder. The app is our new to-do app. In this folder, add a new icon link to the app deployment at this web address. Okay, and we're going to place the icon to the right of Chat with Documents. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and let it do that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep this. And then we need to cd to the platform folder. And now we want to add, commit, and deploy these changes to Heroku master. Okay, and it'll take a second for this to deploy. As soon as it's done, we'll flip over to the actual web app, refresh the screen, and we should see this icon. Okay, it is deployed now. So let's get over here. There, we'll just refresh this page. And there's our to-do list. Okay, so we already have it open, so let's go ahead and access it from our login. Boom, there's a to-do list. Get food, eat food, persistence. Nice. Okay, it works perfectly. Okay, let's finish integrating this. Okay, it needs to have the JWT access token to operate. So we're going to just tell my Copilot that it uses JWT authorization. So let's just tell it. Okay, it's made the JWT changes to both apps, added JWT authorization to the to-do app, and then added the redirect URL to the course configuration in the Unlocking AI app. Okay, we used 2 prompts to get all that done. Now let's see if it works. That's a bad request. Okay, that's okay. Control-Shift-I. That gives you the console. So let's refresh it. Got the copy console. Okay. So then we take that error and go back to VS Code, and we'll put in console log, Control V, and then terminal output. Now tail the Heroku logs for the to-do list. And now we put the errors in, and it says it can see the issue. The logs show a redirect loop with multiple SSO token parameters being appended to the URL. Problem is that the server side JWT validation is failing, but it's not logging any error message, and it wants to check if there's any server side errors. Okay, it made some edits. It added some logging. We'll keep that. Made some fixes in the JWT system, matched up the right secret key. I told it to tail the logs again, gave it the console log, and we want it to double check the redirect URLs and everything else. So we'll go ahead and let it do that. So letting it know that this app doesn't have a back end, just the front end, and will it affect the JWT tokens? Core issue is the to-do app is currently just a static front end served by a simple Express server. It doesn't have a proper back end with JWT Authentication middleware. Okay, and looking at the current setup, it says we've got two options: add a back-end API to the Express server, or keep front end only with client side JWT. And it's recommending option 1. So let's go ahead and do that. It has rewritten script.js to handle the JWT authorization. We're going to add it, commit, and deploy. Okay, and it looks like it's done. So let's open it up. Okay, and now it says it's an error loading. So we will go back and look at the console. Nothing in the console. Refresh one time. There we go. Okay, so we're farther ahead though. We've got a new error, so we will give it the console log and tail the Heroku logs for the to-do app. Okay, it says it found a problem. Duplicate routes. There are 2 app listen calls at the end of the file. Fixed it. Let's go ahead and deploy. Alright, we are deployed. Let's try it again. Okay, still cycling. See that up here. Okay, now 500 error. That's console log. And we'll tell it to tail the logs, get a complete picture again. Okay, now it says that now the new problem, the JavaScript is making API calls but not including the JWT token. The token is in the URL parameter, but the front end needs to extract it and include it in the API requests. And then it goes on to fix several things. Okay, so we're going to add and commit again. But it is getting a JWT token, so we know that the launch platform, that side of it, is working. Okay, we're deployed again. And let's go ahead and try it again. Okay, it loaded up. No errors in the, okay. Yes, it does have a JWT token. And you can see the token up here in the URL. Let's test it. Get food, eat food, test the persistence, looking good. Delete function, looks excellent. Okay, so we are now integrated. So here's what I want to show you. Let's log out. Let's close that. So we're locked out and should not be able to get a JWT token if we launch from Heroku. List. Now if we open this app, it's not launching from the launch platform, it's just opening the regular app URL. So it goes to redirect for sign in when you just hit the app URL without a JWT token. Okay, looks like Info Ninja is the only app we've got that enforces the JWT token. So we'll just make a note here. Knowledge Ninja, Global Lingo, the PDF app, and Chat with Documents all need to be updated to enforce the JWT token requirement. So that's the next video.